On 105.7 ABC Darwin. Good morning in Jabiru on 747 AM and right across the top end on ABC Local Radio. Now, who's got a spare $20 million? Or a 5-acre block in Howard Springs, perhaps, that you don't need? If you have, the organisers of the Darwin Wildlife Sanctuary would love to hear from you. If not, well, why not get along to the Railway Club this Saturday night to support them any way you can? Because it's a huge undertaking to set up a first-class facility, which Ali Bryce, who's the Executive Officer of the Darwin Wildlife Sanctuary, reckons is sorely needed. Ali, good morning.
Morning, Julia.
This sounds like a huge undertaking. Tell me what you want to set up.
Oh, yes, it is a big undertaking. It's something that I've been working on for about 10 years now, slowly getting together the network of professionals that I need to surround myself with in order to get this done.
You're a vet nurse yourself, aren't you?
Yeah. I've been qualified for 12 years. Grew up on a big cattle property and been working with wildlife for a long time. We want to open a world-class wildlife hospital. So that'll entail obviously a surgery, consult rooms, specialised individual hospital rooms for the different species as well. And we want to offer support to the carers and the network of carers that are already here doing wonderful work up here in the Territory. But I just feel with the massive infrastructures that are coming with Darwin, all of the roads that are being built, obviously all the mining that's happening, the extra housing, there's less and less room for these animals to cohabitate.
So you've identified a need. I mean, at the moment we do have a network of wildlife carers, and then I think it's reliant on local vets to step in when they can, when any sort of surgery or treatment is needed.
Yeah, absolutely. But of course they're predominantly domestic animal clinics, and so of course their clients are the owners of those domestic animals, and in regards to triage and looking after wildlife, often that's put on the back burner, and so they're not treated as fast as they should be. And obviously with wildlife, the sooner you can get to them and the sooner you can start treating them, the better their recovery is going to be.
Does that mean then that a lot of our injured wildlife just doesn't get treated and dies?
Unfortunately, that does seem to be the case. Obviously, the vets try and do the best that they can. There's also quite a lack of nursing skills and veterinary skills as well in regards to that. It's a very specialised industry. Working with wildlife and domestic animals in medicine is a very, very different way of working, and quite often the vets just don't have the skills, which is a bit of a shame.
But nevertheless, what it sounds like of what you're planning to set up does sound absolutely huge. Will there be enough patients?
Absolutely. I don't think we'll ever be lacking of patients coming in. And I think the more people that realise that there's something that they can do for wildlife, so rather than just drive past a bird on the side of the road because you're not sure what to do with it, or a bat hanging off a barbed wire fence, then if they understand that there's somewhere they can go and be treated, I'm sure that more people would want to help in that way as well. And
you've personally worked with a wide range of animals, from the domestic pets at the local surgery to crocodiles, I understand.
Yeah. So I've spent a few years at Crocodilus Park and working in the hatchery there, and did the wild egg collection out at Mille Lacs Swamp with Graham Webb, which was a wonderful and slightly terrifying experience.
You're not adverse to jumping on the back of a crocodile if need be?
No, done that a few times.
So do you see something like this servicing everything from crocs to...
Look, I'm not sure that crocodiles often need medical treatment. We would like to specialise more in the larger marine birds, birds of prey, obviously sea turtles and flying foxes as well.
So you've based it to some extent on the Currumbin Sanctuary on the Gold Coast, which operates in this manner but is also a tourist attraction. Do you see the Darwin Wildlife Sanctuary being open to the public as a tourist attraction?
Open to the public, definitely. Yeah, we want to have big windows open to the surgery so that people can come through and have a look at what we're doing. I'm not sure if I want it to be as commercially large as Currumbin is. Currumbin had a lot more land to work with around them, and I'd like to keep this small and intimate, and obviously for the rehabilitation purposes of wildlife, we don't want it to be too busy either because it can cause extra stress on them.
How much support have you had from the local community?
Oh, look, we've had a lot of support, which has been really wonderful, not just on a personal level for me, but also for the project itself. There's a lot of people my age and in my generation that really want to help and do something, and it's not that they have the time to be able to actually care, but with the launch on the weekend, there's other ways that people can certainly contribute.
And professionally, local vets, local wildlife carers, are they behind this?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been a member of Wildcare for the last few years now, and they see the need for that as well. Obviously, I work with a lot of vets and vet nurses, and they're all rearing to go and really excited about it. And we're hoping to fly in a couple of vets from Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary to come in and start doing training packages as well.
So all you need is some land and $20 million.
Yeah, that's all we're asking. That's not too bad, is it?
Okay, so what's the business plan for that?
Basically, as soon as we acquire the land, we've got DKJ Projects who have already designed a basic plan for the hospital. So we'll be working with them to design the best hospital that we can. They've already got experience in hospitals, in human hospitals, and designing that. So they've come on board and offered to do that for us as well. And then obviously there's the construction and rezoning of whatever land that we acquire, and then the continued use of it as well, and trying to generate our own income through doing tenders for different other agencies as well.
So how much do you need to get going?
Look, $2 million would be nice to start us off. That would get us land and hopefully to the end stage of construction. Obviously, there's going to be a lot of ongoing cost. So we're going to be doing quarterly fundraisers, obviously going to the markets to get any fruit and vegetables that we might need, and then donations as well. As we've got about 6 or 7 different grants that we've identified already that we're going to be applying for in the next couple of months.
So $2 million will get you the land and the hospital built?
And the build, yeah.
Okay, so not $20 million.
Oh, no, but we'll need the $20 million to continue that for the life of it, yeah.
Ongoing costs.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, the odd raffle at the supermarket on the weekend is not going to get that, is it? You need some major support, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
there are wildlife grants available. In fact, there's one open now for $50,000 maximum from the